West Coast by Imagine Dragons has a really nice introduction, starts quite high, fret number 17, and it should sound like this. Now I'm going to walk us through that first of all. You do have your PDF in front of you, and you'll notice it says number 17, so that's quite high up. And to help you with an electric guitar or an acoustic guitar, the double dot one I'm pointing at now, that is fret 12 as a standard. If you got a nylon string guitar, you're really going to battle to get to fret 17 unless you have what they got called a cutaway. But let's assume you got a cutaway, let's assume you can get a 17, and it should sound like this starting on the first string. You hold the note, come to 17 on the second string, and then you go back to the first string, and you get a very quick slide from 15 to 17, like that. And you'll notice on the PDF that that particular part, the 15's font is smaller than the 17's. That indicates that you play that note and you go to the next note as soon as possible, almost immediately. So you can hear the effect of two notes, but it feels like one beat. So your first bar, if you want to play it through, should sound like this: 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3. And then you're going to have a similar thing happening from the 17 to the 15 in the next bar. And there you can see the reverse slide now, going from the 17 down to the 15. And then you go to the 13. And then you have 15, 13, and then finishing off it. So if you're looking at your entire first line and you want to play along with me, it should sound like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3. And then try and let the notes ring as long as you can. I know that sometimes when you play really high up, the notes don't ring as loud as you'd like them to, but give it a fair shot, see what it sounds like. And then your second line starts off exactly the same. So you got the whole 17 again. But the last three notes are going to go, which is 14, 12 on the third string, and you finish with 13 on the second string. Now, pay attention to my fingers. They are numbered. This will help guide you through which fingers to use when you're playing it through. I'm going to take it one more time. I'm going to count you in so you can play along with me. And let's go. On number 17, first string, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3. Second bar. And the little movement that I'm doing up and down with my middle finger there, that's called vibrato. You don't have to add vibrato, but it sounds pretty sweet if you do. It's a simple up and down movement that just gives you a bit of a, it's called vibrato, a bit of a wobbling effect on the pitch, but it sounds pretty sweet. No vibrato, with vibrato. So try it, it works well. Okay, next up the chords. We're going to first just review the chords for you, so make sure you got to know them, and here we go. I'm sure you know these chords. A minor, finger 1's on the second string from the bottom, finger 2 and 3's on the second fret, string 4 and 3. A minor, the F chord, finger 1 goes flat across both strings in the first fret, middle finger goes to the third string, ring finger goes to the fourth string. Don't strum the top G. F should sound like this. From there you go to C, and then later in the song you're going to do a G, which you can play like this with one finger at the bottom or two fingers at the bottom. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time on the chords because if you're playing this song, you're probably sort of getting more to intermediate, so you should know these chords quite well. Okay, really cool song. Now, I'm going to focus on the strumming, and we need to watch out. We need to watch for a very quick change from the A minor via the F to the C. So it's going to sound like this. Now if you break that down slowly, your rhythm's going to start with the A minor. I'm striking more the bass strings, say 2 strings, not just one bass note. So I'm going to go on slow motion, bass, down, up, down, up. Remember the bass is actually bass notes, plural, not just one string but 2 or 3 strings, just to get the deeper sound to help the dynamic. So one more time, bass, down, up, and then you have to go a very quick flick to F onto the C. So if you put them together slow motion, we're going to have this 1, 2, 3, 4, and if we slow it down further, and if you get more of a head-on view, it will look something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on the fourth time, that G we spoke about is going to come in after the A minor, 1 A minor, bass down, up, G, bass down, up, and the G's bass note starts from the 6th note, and then you're onto the C bass note on the 5th again. So let's try it together, whole way through now, verse 1. I'm going to play it through twice in a row and watch for the stop at the end of the last C of the very last line after A minor G C the second time round. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's your G. And we start all over again. Wait for the stop here. And that will take us then into the chorus for I Ain't No Superman, okay, which is going to start with the F. But I'm going to change the view just so we can focus on the strumming hand again. That's sort of quite a quick up-tempo strumming pattern, but to break it down slow motion, starting on the bassish notes again. I know bassish isn't a real word, but I'm trying to go for a deeper sound without playing just one string. So I'm going to strum strings, so 4 and 3 for the F, 5 and 4 for the C. For the G, I might strum strings 6, 5 and 4 just to get a deeper sound, and then the rest will all be the full chord. So slow motion, or super slow motion, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So the only upstroke we're missing is between the first and the second count. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we need speed. So we're going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the only thing to keep in mind for this specific part for the chorus is watch your bass notes. 4th string for the F chord, 5th string for the C, onto the 6th string. You can hear the pitch changing as you change the chords. 6 for the G, onto the A minor's 5th string. So as long as you got that working, your song's going to work really well for you. And then he plays through the whole chorus up tempo, the same rhythm for the bridge, same chord sequence. You can see that on the PDF. And after that he goes all the way back up to number 17 for to that part again, which you'll hear if you're playing along with the YouTube track. That should give you everything we need to make West Coast by Imagine Dragons work really well. So I hope you're going to enjoy the song. It's a really good song to play. It's a fun song as well. Nice strumming patterns, nice up tempo. Watch the quick changes we spoke about. And any questions, you have my contact details. You can message me, send me a WhatsApp. Happy to help. And otherwise, have a cool day. Take care. Thank you.